Coach, first off, I mean, this is another point at home for you guys, but, you know, another match where, you know, you couldn't come away with all three. Initial reactions?
I mean, it's mixed emotions because I thought we played some of the best attacking soccer I've seen, in particular in the first half. I mean, we were, you know, it's amazing that we were losing that game as early into it after it's completely dominated. But to give Charleston credit, I mean, they're got to be the best team in this league for sure, just absorbing pressure and then getting one chance and you know, finishing. So, but that said, you know, as much as I felt dominated, possession and our movement was excellent and we were creating chances, we have to be better in the back. I mean, we can't let the first time the ball comes down to our end be a goal. And the second goal, same thing. You know, I mean, you can't let the players that they have be unmarked right in front of goal. And we'll have to fix that. It's something that we'll work on. It's something that we can improve, and we have to going forward.
So we'll touch on the back line first. Is that just, are you attributing that to miscommunication? What are you sort of thinking is the issue there?
Look, I mean, we went 3 games without giving up a goal, and now we've given up 6 and 2. And I wouldn't count the last one against Toronto. I mean, we were throwing the kitchen sink forward and a counterattack. But so, you know, those 3 goals plus the 2 tonight, and then Greg has to make 2 phenomenal saves in the second half just to preserve it. Credit to their goalie. I mean, he had a ton of work on the night, and so he played extremely well. You know, I should probably be talking about the fact that you saw 2 really good teams, 2 experienced professional teams going at it, you know, at what they're best at. So, you know, credit to both of us because I think that was a really, you know, hard-fought game on both ends.
And on Charleston, they clearly watched the film. They had a game plan. They came in, sat back, and ultimately come away with a point. What was your takeaway on their approach?
Well, I mean, I think they do what they do, and you got to give them credit for that. But I thought our movement and, in particular, some of our tactics worked extremely well. And I mean, they don't give up that many chances normally. You know, takeaway for last week when they were down a man and playing Red Bull, they do not give up chances, you know, and not only did we create plenty of chances, we scored 2 phenomenal goals and, you know, peppered them in the second half. So, you know, we got to build on that aspect of it. I would say I thought the response from Tuesday night was excellent. The mentality was right. The energy was back. You know, every part of what this team truly is about, I think we saw tonight. So now we need to, this is a really important time because we, you know, are at the end of this 5-game stance where we haven't been apart from each other, and we need to just get recovered.
I was going to ask you know, knowing you for the short time that we have, you're not going to make excuses, but clearly fatigue has to be playing a role at this point in the 5th game in 13 days. Are you looking forward to these next 8 days of rest before Cincinnati comes?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was talking to Scott Budnick before the game. We haven't had a day where they haven't seen me since I got here. You know, that's amazing. So we need to put the ball away for the weekend, get healthy, you know, mentally and physically, and that's going to be good for us. And then we'll have, you know, a good week of preparation as we go into the Cincinnati game.
You have 2 attackers right now in Ilya Illich, and particularly in Cameron Lancaster, who can't stop putting the ball in the back of the net. How much do you rely on those 2 to continue to perform week after week?
I mean, Cam has been phenomenal, you know. But look, the 2 protagonists tonight in an attack was Oscar and Kyle, and that was part of what we were trying to do, and they were phenomenal. I mean, they absolutely were penetrating all night long. So without being provided the service that those guys were, you know, sometimes it wasn't them, but they were literally opening up Charleston, you know, again and again and again, and that was something we look to do. But I give, you know, our outside backs a ton of credit for creating those opportunities for our forwards tonight.
I want to go back to an earlier incident. 7th minute, Atalaguera swings his foot pretty high, makes contact with Kyle Smith with his right foot. Did you see the incident? What was your take on the decision from the referee?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to comment because if I comment, I'm going to get fined.
one substitution again tonight. Was this rest-based or was this strategically planned?
No, it wasn't planned at all. The guys on the field were playing so good that there's no reason. I was like, is somebody going to get tired? And I thought Ilya was getting tired. And I thought we really could use Luke's, aerial game there at the end. But I look around and everyone else was, giving it everything they had. And, no reason to make changes in that game because tactically you didn't need to make them and physically we didn't need to make them. And when guys are putting in that kind of effort, I don't think making a change would have been wise. I'll probably get killed for that, by the way, by the fans, but that's my answer, and it's the honest one. Last
day of the loan for James Sands. Do you have plans with him going forward, or is he just moving on?
Yeah, we'll have to see. I think we've built a good relationship with New York City right now, and clearly James has played his way into getting back there, and that's great for James, and it's a credit to our club that we provided that opportunity, and he clearly came in here and contributed. But they need him, so that's why he's going back at the moment. And then, with the international window, they're losing a number of players to international duty, and they have a couple of red cards that they're still recovering from. So I think they need James. Phenomenal. If he goes there and continues to play so well for New York City, then maybe we don't get him back. But there's an opportunity still to get him back.
7 days of rest. Any specific plans on what to do with the guys?
Look, I want to have a good full week of training, and it's going to be nice to have training that is not just recovery and preparation, because literally that's all we've been doing. It seems like for the last 10 days.
FC Cincinnati next Saturday. What do you know about this Dirty River Derby?
Just that it's pretty nasty, so I'm looking forward to it.